Hello everybody and welcome back to StarCraft 2, where we currently have a lot of conversations to have. But first, let's allocate some solarite, shall we? So we don't really have enough to do much of anything other than put it into auxiliary systems. I'm kind of feeling like the starting supply isn't super important. And the construction time is a lot more important. So we're just going to max out construction time for now. There we go. And then the starting supply, I mean, it's fine, right? Because the construction time alleviates that as well. We can build pylons 20% faster. So that seems fine to me, and let's go ahead and talk to Phoenix.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times. And now, you lead the Protoss. I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
Yeah. That's gonna end so well.
These new Purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
Yeah, that's a pretty important thing to know, I suppose. Well, let's go ahead and hop over to the War Council, where we have presumably some sentries to upgrade.
We have new robotic support technology for review.
We also have a new available
Karax
melee
has
warrior.
utilized data from glaciers to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hierarch.
Okay, so what is this? This is Purifiers.
Shall be purified.
Okay, so briefly stuns enemy ground units, whirlwind damages all nearby.
The enemy shall be purified.
So, I mean, essentially... I'm just watching this up here right now. Oh, and they... Well, it looks like they don't regenerate with full shields. Okay, that's not as good as it would be if they regenerated with full shields, but even so, that's pretty good. My zealots tend to die a lot, so we might stick with Purifiers. And then as far as our robotic support unit, the shield restoration of sentries is super good. Restores shields to 2 friendly units simultaneously. Boosts attack and movement speed of friendly units, transforms to generate a power field. I mean, that's interesting, and I like the concept, but when we can just warp in pylons, theoretically, wherever we feel like it, from the ship, instantly, I feel like we're better off with the shield restoration from sentries. Let's go ahead and stick with that for now.
Our scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Yes, indeed, we must, Vorazun. Let's talk about that.
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness when I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them. A truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
We will see indeed. I mean, they keep saying how dangerous the purifier technology is, and they haven't really said why, which is a little bit concerning. But let's go ahead and see where we can warp to. Oh, we get a cutscene. Okay.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once.
Definitely gonna end well. What could possibly go wrong?
Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
Okay, so we're gonna get Phoenixes and High Templars out of this. Phoenixes are nice and all. I'm always really bad at using High Templars, but maybe that'll change. Let's go ahead and travel.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Probably for a very good reason, is my theory. Okay, so do we have any additional conversations to
Zeratul
hold?
believed,
Yes, we do.
and so will
Okay. Let's talk to Phoenix first.
Phoenix. You appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I have discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch and being revived as a dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be happy. But here's the thing. The purifiers that we have in our army, they're essentially zealots, right? Phoenix does look like a dragoon, just not exactly a dragoon. If we hop into here, I just want to check. Yeah, these are definitely totally different. So these purifiers here, they are definitely two-legged. And if we come back into here, Phoenix is definitely four-legged. He looks a lot more like a dragoon than a zealot, so I have a feeling there's something going on there. Well, let's talk to Karax.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
Indeed. Okay, so I believe Rohana has a
It
conversation.
is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Zelnaga. The Judicators theorized the Zelnaga left Ire to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Zelnaga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Zelnaga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
I mean, that might not be the best idea, though. I have a feeling this isn't going to go the way Artanis thinks it is.
Hierarch, it appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and run our mission then.
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
So we don't really have any data of what we're going to run into in there whatsoever. We are going to get Phoenixes, which is interesting. They can only attack air units, but they can pick up ground units. Let's see. Destroy the warp prism in less than 10 minutes. Take control of a celestial lock in less than 6 minutes, and hold it for the duration on normal. Well, we're probably not going to worry too much about that. However, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. I mean, I could play the mission for like 5 minutes, which according to the achievements would be like halfway through, but I usually play quite a bit slower than the achievements. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode we will get started on this mission. See you all then.